in 1 second.
Yes, we are live already.
Yes. Hi, Rajini ji. Thank you so much for doing this, and it is amazing to have you here.
Thank you, Nikita. Honor and opportunity for me to be in conversation with you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. So, the point which attracted me the most was when I read your LinkedIn post that you had some very tough time, and from there you have now started earning 8 and 9 figures, and
Yeah.
all my best wishes for that. But that journey is the most important thing for us, and today I would love to discuss about that journey and how you did what you did. So if you could just introduce yourself, as in all about your journey, and then
Yeah.
we'll get into the subjects. Yes, please.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Nikita. I know you were very much hooked with that post and you immediately booked a call with me to know more about it. And we had a long
Yeah.
conversation. And that's why we are here today. And I'm so happy that finally, I am out here with you to share my story because this has something, it has always inspired me conversations like this because I have my own podcast and a live show I used to do from 2020. And it was a pandemic time, and human connection was so tough and those times. And I
True.
started that show, and it used to liberate when I used to talk to somebody like this, even if it is online. And I can clearly see the joy that you have, that you bring guests and to share their story and no inspire people. That's the key of this conversation. So for me, I'm Ranjini Sanjay. I'm joining from Chennai. I'm basically a Malayali, married to a Marathi, but living in Chennai for a long time now. I'm a retired software engineer turned edupreneur. I was running schools before I became a coach, and I had to close my schools after 4 years of business because I had a third baby and I had to give time to my child. So I know it was that choice I made to choose baby over business. And it was
Like,
a very tough decision.
yeah,
Yeah.
like most of the mothers do, right?
Yes, well, you always choose your child over everything else. And I
True.
remember my doctor said you need to do abortion. Then I said no chance, I can't go through that process. I'll rather choose the baby and let go of the business because business was a dream. I left my corporate job to start a business in education, and it gave me a huge loss because I was running two institutions and closing them down. No, it really filled a big hole in my pocket. And then from that point, coming from a family where you're always looked up to having high paying jobs, but entrepreneurship was new. एंड सबने बोला अब बस, अब हम एक पैसा नहीं लगाएंगे, घर पे बैठो and better take care of your three kids. And no
Yeah.
So I had to really go through that time where was run into a lot of self doubt, low confidence, low self worth, and you being held responsible for a big failure that you created in business and life as well. So from that point for me it was really tough having this baby. I remember doing social media content, breastfeeding my child, and my parents used to feel ye pagal ho gayi hai. Yeah, just a minute, Nikita. Kya bol rahe थे?
Yeah.
Yes, and then no तो बहुत लाइक सोशल मीडिया पे वीडियो बनाना, कंटेंट करना, बिकॉज आई वाज रियली पुटिंग माई सेल्फ आउट इन अ वे कि आई कुड क्रिएट माई न्यू आइडेंटिटी, बिकॉज आई रियली डोंट वांट टू बी एट दैट प्लेस कि एक लॉस्ट एंटरप्रेन्योर है, फेल्ड बिजनेस वुमन है, तो उस टैग के साथ मुझे जीना नहीं था. I really wanted to change that tag that I had, label that people used to know. uh, बोलते थे, कहते थे, सुनाते थे, whatever you can say. But I really wanted a different label for me, and that's $1 million coach. And that's where the whole journey of building an 8-figure business begins, from that ground -1 crore डेप्ट से मैंने यहाँ तक का सफर तय किया है.
Wow,
And
that's
yes,
so amazing.
yes, and that's where it is. And it's a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of work on your own self, how you doubt yourself. And सबसे पहले खुद
Right.
को ये बताना है कि you have that gold inside you, and all you need
True.
is to own that. And जब आप उसकी शाइन में चमकते हो तो लोग भी उस लाइट को देखते हैं, उस लाइट का, then that value is added to their life also. So it's that journey.
Yeah, we still live in the society where a woman's respect is equals to her skill of earning. Somewhere I feel that's that needs to be changed, but yeah, we experience that day in, day out. Uh, so tell me, when you were going through this journey, what were your three biggest challenge and how did you overcome that?
Hmm. So I would say कोई कुछ भी अगर आपको, I tell this to my clients also, 3 चीजें जो आपको चाहिए सक्सेस के लिए, if you can't, it's a non negotiable thing. पहली चीज है टाइम. कुछ भी कर रहे हो
Hmm.
उसके लिए टाइम निकालना, बिकॉज आई वॉज ऑलरेडी लॉकडाउन, 3 बच्चे एक तो हाथ में है, देन नो मेड, नो बडी, एंड यू हैव टू बिल्ड दैट बिजनेस फ्रॉम दैट पॉइंट. तो टाइम तो निकालना ही था, वेदर आई हैव टू सिट इन द मिडनाइट एंड लिसन टू माय मेंटर्स ट्रेनिंग, डू द होमवर्क नेक्स्ट डे एंड रिपोर्ट इट. मेरे पास एक्सक्यूज की जगह नहीं थी कि मेरे पास टाइम नहीं है. आई रियली हैड टू मेक दैट हैपन. तो टाइम निकालना, काफी लोग मेरे पास आते हैं, हमारे पास टाइम ही नहीं है. सो टाइम नहीं है तो देन आई रियली डोंट ओपन अबाउट टॉक अबाउट माय प्रोग्राम. देन यू आर नॉट गिविंग योर ड्रीम्स अ चांस इफ यू डोंट हैव टाइम.
Hmm.
सो वो चांस
Hmm.
नहीं है. दूसरे है
Hmm.
एफर्ट. सी फॉर एग्जाम्पल फ्रॉम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, एक इंजीनियर हूँ, सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपर हूँ, फ्रॉम दैट रनिंग स्कूल्स, मैंने दो मतलब मल्टीपल टीम्स मैनेज की हैं, एंड सिटिंग एट दैट
Hmm.
बॉसेस कुर्सी, देन कमिंग बैक टू ग्राउंड जीरो, और वहां से फिर सोशल मीडिया
Hmm.
कंटेंट लिखने से लेके वीडियो बनाने से लेके लाइक डूइंग अ लाइव लाइक दिस, एवरीथिंग वाज ब्रांड न्यू. आई रिमेम्बर माय फर्स्ट लाइव, वो पूरा उल्टा हो गया था. You could never watch it properly with your
Yeah.
gadget. तो from that video, वो जो foolishness कह लो, या फिर that place
Hmm.
of no experience से सीखना, I had to learn the
Hmm.
skills कि वीडियो बनाना है, how to talk,
Right.
what to talk, what to write, कैसे मैं अपने इसी ग्लोबल ऑडियंस को, में से अपनी नीश ऑडियंस को मैं कनेक्ट करूं. आई रिमेम्बर यू रेड माय पोस्ट एंड
Hmm.
you had no other thought rather than book a call with me. You could connect with what I wrote in the
Correct.
post.
Correct.
It's that connection.
Absolutely.
तो वो कनेक्शन कैसे
Hmm.
बनाना है? लोगों के पास सपने हैं,
Hmm.
पैशन है, बट काम, when it comes to work, then we want to outsource it कि कोई कंटेंट कर दे, कोई मेरा एड चला दे.
Correct.
No, you taking that
Right.
effort to learn, that's the second thing. अगर आपके पास वो नहीं
Hmm.
है, I want you to go back to your job. Don't come for this. और तीसरा है तीसरा है मनी. एंड व्हेन इट कम्स टू मनी, सब लोग भाग जाते हैं. लाइक वी ऑल हैव दैट रीजन कि आई डोंट हैव दैट मनी टू इन्वेस्ट, आई डोंट हैव दिस एंड दैट. एंड
Right.
आई वुड रेकमेंड कि I didn't have the money. मैं तो इनफैक्ट आई वाज फाइटिंग माय डेब्ट्स. मैं खुद को हाउ डू आई इन्वेस्ट इनटू माय बिजनेस, न्यू बिजनेस, एंड कहाँ से पैसे लाऊं. एंड फॉर मी देयर वाज द चॉइस कि मैं कैसे करूं. फॉर मी इट वाज वेरी
Right.
इंपॉर्टेंट कि ये जर्नी मैं परस्यू करूं, बिकॉज आई रियली डोंट वांट टू गो बैक टू दैट प्लेस वेयर लोग मुझे देख रहे थे. एंड आई हैड टू sell the last piece of jewelry I had. एंड इट वाज माय फेवरेट पीस. मतलब मैंने सब कुछ दाव पे लगा दिया, ऐसा हो गया था. लाइक आई लेट आउट एवरीथिंग. जो भी मेरे पास एक सिंगल पीस ऑफ मेटल था वो भी मैंने निकाल दिया. I gave fully in, not just my effort, my time, my money. I gave fully into my dreams and my aspirations. I think somewhere it takes a lot of courage to do this, and maybe courage, conviction has got me here so far. Ki I'm able to build something that I'm so really proud of myself. Ki I didn't give up on myself. I didn't give up on who I know I am rather than what people think about me. So, yeah, circumstances show about me, they क्या prove करते, क्या evidence है कि, what you are. I decide my own destiny, and I decide कि, मुझे how people should remember me, remember the legacy I'm going to leave, remember the work no, that I do, remember the kind of impact I create. So my request to all those people who are listening this live or maybe a replay, I want you to take a moment and think कि आप whatever journey that you have taken on,
Right.
how much you are in, how much you are really having a plan B कि अगर ये नहीं चला तो I will go back to my plan B. मेरे
Right.
पास तो कोई प्लान ही नहीं था. लाइक आई हैड ओनली दिस वन वे फॉरवर्ड. पीछे मुड़ने का चांस ही नहीं. सो that is what it takes to get to a place like this. And I think this must be a story of every entrepreneur who has
Yeah.
reached a milestone.
Correct.
Yeah,
But
Nikita?
there is, yeah. So, continuing with that, I also wanted to, like, I fully agree with you, right? I have few members in SHELeads who actually, want to have their own website, their own, agenda, but they don't actually have time to create that. They don't
Yeah.
have time to actually give and to give data to create a website, right? So if you don't put in time to create your own website and for your own business, it is very difficult for others to help you out, right? So
Yes.
I couldn't agree more, but I wanted to also ask you that there are people, especially women, who thinks that I want to do this, but this is not for me, right? That's where I think coaching comes into the. What kind of women or entrepreneur you help to get them started with your with their own businesses and coaching or consulting? So what is your approach? How do you implement?
Yeah. So thank you so much for this question, Nikita, because I think the people I work, मेरे clients mostly are 50 plus. Like it's like a second innings for them. And 20-30 years ka experience is behind them, whether it's a job or a business, and even being a mother. If you have that experience, you can even sell that. Okay.
Right.
But the point is, what are you going to do with that experience? मैंने जब
Right.
no, I was 41 when I started my coaching journey. I had these three kids
Wow.
in my hand, and it was like 41 में you can only think of retiring forever. May you are thinking of starting a business like so because I knew कि मुझे इस experience को अपनी कब्र तक नहीं ले जाना है. I really don't want to take it to my grave. I want to give this to the world, especially my children, कि वो जब बड़े होंगे कभी इस एज पे पहुंचेंगे तो दे इफ दे आर स्ट्रगलिंग दे कैन क्लियरली लुक एट माय स्टोरी कि आई डिड नॉट गिव अप एट दैट पॉइंट. नो लाइफ इज.
Becoming role model for your kids.
So that is the first thing. And most of my clients who start with me, their first goal is this. Like I really want my children to remember me as as somebody
Right.
they are so proud of. And then comes the rest of the world, family, community, कि हम वो
Mm-hmm.
रोल मॉडल सबके लिए बने. अगर
Hmm.
वो डिजायर है, देन कोचिंग एंड बिल्डिंग अ बिजनेस सस्टेनेबल, जो आपकी एक्सपर्टीज को यूटिलाइज करे, आपको फुल्ली कंज्यूम करे, और आपकी लाइफ आपके साथ हो रही है. लाइक आप कभी सक्सेसफुल थे, कभी स्ट्रगल में थे, कभी हेल्थ ब्रेकडाउन, कभी फाइनेंशियल ब्रेक, सी इट हैज अ स्टोरी, इट हैज अ मैसेज कि थिंग्स हैपेंड विथ यू फॉर अ रीजन. उस मैसेज को यू हैव टू गिव इट टू द वर्ल्ड एंड गो. वो कहते हैं ना, द पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ इज टू फाइंड योर गिफ्ट and share it with the world and go, right? That's the whole. And if you feel that there's something ki mere paas hai, I have this gold, I want to give it to the world, then definitely you can join a business coach like me who can help you digitize your expertise. क्योंकि अभी पूरा डिजिटल हो गया है. यू कैन मेक कोर्सेज, यू कैन क्रिएट प्रोडक्ट्स अराउंड इट, सर्विस बना सकते हैं, and then you use that service in a way that it helps other person live a same powerful life as you have got.
Super.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
that's so beautiful, right? You are actually hand-holding people who wants to not only do good for their own family and for themselves, but also because they have developed few skills, they want to give it back to the society, and that's beautiful way of uh, giving back to the society yourself. So I wanted
yes.
to know, like, what are the things you teach, right? For example, I'll give you. I am a consultant. I've been consultant for 15 years, right? So now I know that what all things are important for showcasing my skill set. But what are your process, what are your steps that these are the things when somebody enters into my community and then when they exit from the community, they mature, or they graduate from your community, what are the things they implement?
Great. So the first thing is, like, people with me are like, doctors, lawyers, they have a profession, they have a business, but they have a passion to serve
Right.
people. So these are the people who show up in my system. The first thing they learn is social media, कि content कैसे बनाना है, because the online business है तो बिना social media के you don't have a business actually. तो पहले content बनाना ही is a game to win. तो वो पहले
Right.
सीखो. उसके बाद you have to design courses कि अपना जो skill है, जो
Hmm.
expertise है, उसको एक
Hmm.
structure में कैसे डालोगे, point A to point B, step 1 to 10, you have to design that for your client. तो वो structure
Right.
बनाओ. कोर्स क्रिएशन, देन कम्स द मार्केटिंग पार्ट कि सोशल मीडिया पे मार्केट कैसे करें, क्या मैसेजिंग होनी चाहिए, क्या हमारी पोजीशनिंग होनी चाहिए. इट्स नॉट अबाउट आई लाइक दिस एंड यू विल आल्सो लाइक इट. वी हैव टू पुट इट इन अ वे पीपल वांट टू लिसन टू दैट, उस लैंग्वेज में बात करना है. देन फाइनली सेलिंग, क्योंकि काफी लोग सब कुछ कर लेते हैं, बट व्हेन इट कम्स टू सेलिंग, putting a price to your product and really claiming that, वो वहां पे you get stuck. So you need to really learn those skills, and that is an entrepreneur वो बनने, it's a journey, it's like a baby to you become an adult kind of a story. But yes, you can learn all this in 6 months and in a step-by-step process. And I also teach how to write a best-selling book. मैंने अपनी recently released one, and this is one branding tool I give my community members, because that expertise can be put in a book. तो बुक बन सकती है उसकी, उसका डिजिटल कोर्स बन सकता है, कोचिंग हो सकता है, ट्रेनिंग हो सकता है. देन आई ऑल्सो टीच देम रिट्रीट्स, हाउ टू, क्योंकि अभी वी आर पोस्ट पैंडेमिक, अभी सिर्फ ऑनलाइन से काम नहीं चलेगा. पीपल वांट टू सी यू इन पर्सन, they want to really have that energy exchange with you. So retreat programs banana. So all this, so from a book to an online program to retreats, you can get everything in my 6 months course, and eventually from zero you can reach your 6, 7 and 8 figures, whatever you आप अपना goal set करो, I will be accountable to take you there.
Wow, that's so amazing. Acha, Rajni ji, tell me, if of course if they sign up, you will handhold them. So if they don't sign up, or there are normal women who wants to just get started, they are still in two minds to go ahead. But if they are the one who wants to do something, they have skills, their experience skill, what are the things they should do? What is your perception, what are your knowledge, that when somebody into a coaching and a consultant business, these are the things they should be doing.
या तो शुड बी डूइंग में सबसे पहले आ जाता है रेगुलर कंटेंट.
Hmm.
आपका रेगुलर कंटेंट, बिकॉज पीपल वांट टू हियर यू आउट, लिसन टू यू, वेदर इट्स अ वीडियो या फिर टेक्स्ट है या फिर कराउजल है, व्हाटएवर इट इज, पीपल वांट टू रियली हियर यू आउट कि आपका फिलॉसफी क्या है, आपका थॉट
Correct.
प्रोसेस क्या है, आप अभी क्या करें. कुछ लोग तो स्टोरीज पे भी बहुत एक्टिव रहते हैं, जस्ट दे वांट टू शो व्हाट इज हाउ द डे इज गोइंग ऑन. सो देयर सो
Right.
मच टेक्नोलॉजी अवेलेबल टू शोकेस योरसेल्फ. तो पहली वो
True.
चीज. जब लोग क्यूरियस हो जाते हैं कि आप इतना कुछ कर रहे हो तो आप करते क्या हो, देन यू मस्ट हैव अ प्रोग्राम टू सेल, कि कुछ होना चाहिए
Correct.
कि लोग सर्विस ले सकें. एंड देन
Right.
थर्ड थिंग आई वुड say is a system where you can serve them, a place, a community, एक अपना अड्डा कहते हैं. अब मेरे इट्स लाइक अपना अड्डा है कि जहाँ पे यू कम, आप हमारे टीम में हो and we are having fun. So you must have that community where you have people of your vibe and you're having fun, and it's like a family beyond your Zoom. तो it's like that. So एक ऐसी जगह की जहाँ आपको जज नहीं करते कोई, people are really proud of what you're doing. एक place
Right.
where you are always feel कि I can go back and share.
That's home. Like you're
Yes,
belonging. Yeah.
yes. तो ये तीन चीजें very very important. Anybody for that matter, अगर आप ऑनलाइन में कुछ कर रहे हो, these are the three things, it's something that you must consider.
Super. So I'll tell you a little bit about SHELeads India. I know we had this conversation, but in SHELeads, what we do is we are offering 100 women entrepreneur with their own website. We have mentors like you who come in and do one-on-one mentoring. We have marketplace. We have
Hmm.
trainings live and recorded, and then we have our own whole community online business networking where
Hmm.
you, when you say that you belong here, we have
Yes.
created that home space for any women entrepreneur to learn, grow and explore. So the reason I am sharing this with you is you can understand what kind of women comes in, right? They have their business, probably around 1 or 2 years they've been doing the business and now they are going online. Okay,
Hmm.
so here my question to you is one, how they can approach you, and second, what is that particular message or one message you would like to share for our community?
Wonderful, that's so beautiful. So very easy is to book a call with me, or अगर call करने में भी if you feel that the slots is not available, you can simply DM me. I will be happy to connect, and whatever level you need any kind of guidance, I will be happy to support you, because I'm more of a person who I've seen the pain of not having a profitable venture. तो मुझे वो I've been that business owner जो you put your sweat, your blood into it, and and it is not working the way you want it to be. So however I can help, I will support you. And don't want you to settle on anything ordinary. ये मेरा मैसेज है कि कोई भी ऑर्डिनरी और नॉर्मल पे सेटल मत हो.
What a
Be that
beautiful message. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. That's amazing, right? We take it mediocrity and ordinary as a part of life, see, thinking that that's the way we have to live, but not settling and fighting for what we really believe in. It's a big thing.
true.
So thank you so much, Rajni ji, for this wonderful conversation.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to really talk about this. मेरे लिए तो it's so much liberating. I love this.
Thank you so much. I hope to see you again on our live and in our mentoring session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nikita. Thank you. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Love you.
Yeah, you
Bye
too.
bye.
Bye. Bye.